Hello, soap opera enthusiasts. The upcoming week on The Bold and the Beautiful promises to deliver explosive confrontations, forbidden romance complications, and surprising new connections that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. As February begins, the Forrester family finds themselves navigating treacherous emotional waters, with relationships being tested and loyalties being questioned in ways that could permanently alter the family dynamic. A chance encounter sets new storylines in motion. The week kicks off with an unexpected collision, literally, as Dylan crashes into RJ Forrester in what appears to be a completely unplanned meeting. The physical bump serves as the catalyst for introductions, with RJ quickly identifying himself as Steffy's brother after offering his apologies for the mishap. This encounter carries significant implications for Dylan's immediate future in Los Angeles, particularly given Ivy Forrester's fervent wishes for her swift departure from town. Despite Ivy's hopes that Dylan would pack her bags and vanish from the California landscape, it's becoming increasingly clear that this mysterious newcomer has no intention of making a hasty exit. The fact that Dylan remains in town long enough to cross paths with RJ suggests she's embedding herself deeper into the Forrester orbit, potentially setting up storylines that could intertwine with multiple family members. The casual nature of their meeting, a simple bump followed by introductions, belies the complexity that Dylan's continued presence may bring to the established relationships and power dynamics within the Forrester universe. RJ's involvement in this storyline adds another layer of intrigue, as he's been relatively peripheral to recent major plot developments. His connection to Dylan could pull him into more central drama, especially if her reasons for staying in Los Angeles prove to be more complicated than they initially appear. Ivy's anxiety about Dylan's presence hints at secrets yet to be revealed, and RJ's friendly introduction may inadvertently position him as a player in whatever schemes or conflicts are brewing beneath the surface. Eric's secret design partnership creates intrigue at Logan. Meanwhile, behind closed doors at Logan, a clandestine collaboration is unfolding that could reshape the company's future aesthetic direction. Katie Logan Spencer finds herself absolutely enchanted by Eric Forrester's latest design work, her enthusiasm bubbling over as she examines each piece with growing admiration. "This is exactly what I was thinking for Logan," Katie declares, her words reflecting both validation of her vision and appreciation for Eric's unparalleled talent in translating concepts into wearable art. Eric's designs clearly resonate with Katie's vision for the Logan brand, demonstrating his versatility in adapting his legendary Forrester aesthetic to suit a different company's identity. However, as both Katie and Bill Spencer bask in the excitement of this creative partnership, Eric interjects with a critical reminder that tempers their celebration. His involvement with Logan must remain completely confidential, at least for the foreseeable future. The secrecy surrounding this arrangement suggests potential complications, whether from competitive concerns, family loyalties, or contractual obligations that could create problems if his dual allegiance becomes public knowledge. The hush-hush nature of Eric's work for Logan raises questions about how long such a secret can remain contained in the gossipy world of Los Angeles fashion. Bill's involvement in this confidential arrangement adds another dimension, as his business acumen likely recognizes both the value of Eric's contributions and the potential fallout if the Forrester family discovers his moonlighting. This storyline sets up intriguing possibilities for future revelations, particularly if Steffy or Ridge uncover Eric's secret project during a period when family tensions are already running high. Forbidden Love faces its greatest challenge. The central emotional earthquake of the week centers on Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp, whose recently declared love for each other is about to face its most formidable obstacle yet. Having finally admitted their deep feelings for one another, Taylor and Deacon find themselves basking in the warm glow of mutual affection, a happiness that proves devastatingly short-lived as reality comes crashing down around them in the form of Steffy's fierce opposition. Steffy Forrester Finnegan has never been one to mince words or tolerate situations she perceives as threats to her family's well-being, and her mother's romantic involvement with Deacon Sharp falls squarely into that category. As Steffy becomes increasingly aware that Taylor and Deacon's relationship is intensifying beyond casual friendship into genuine romantic territory, her protective instincts kick into overdrive. The bond between mother and daughter, typically characterized by mutual support and understanding, faces unprecedented strain as their values and priorities clash spectacularly. The confrontation erupts at the Cliff House, a setting that has witnessed countless Forrester family dramas over the years. The location's symbolic significance, perched on the edge with vast ocean views, perfectly mirrors the precarious position of Taylor and Steffy's relationship. Standing in this familiar space, Steffy delivers what can only be described as a nuclear ultimatum, her voice firm and her stance unyielding as she lays down the law for her mother. "You will no longer associate with Deacon or you're going to lose me and our family." The words hang in the air like a guillotine blade, forcing Taylor into an impossible choice between romantic fulfillment and familial connection. Steffy isn't offering room for negotiation or compromise. Her demand is absolute and unambiguous. Taylor must completely sever her ties with Deacon, or she'll find herself cut off from her daughter, and by extension, her precious grandchildren who represent some of the greatest joys in her life. The severity of Steffy's ultimatum reflects the depth of her concerns about Deacon's influence in history. His checkered past, his connection to the Logans, and his role in previous family upheavals all factor into Steffy's vehement opposition. From her perspective, allowing Deacon closer to their family unit invites chaos and potential heartbreak, risks she's unwilling to tolerate even if it means wielding her relationship with her mother as leverage. The impossible choice and its aftermath. Faced with such a stark ultimatum, Taylor will likely choose her family, the daughters she's fought so hard to reconnect with, and the grandchildren who fill her life with purpose and joy. The decision, while perhaps predictable given Taylor's priorities, comes at enormous emotional cost. Walking away from Deacon means suppressing genuine feelings and abandoning a relationship that brought her happiness and companionship during a period when she needed both desperately. The preview footage reveals Deacon's anguish as he contemplates their situation, wondering aloud, "How are we going to give this up?" His question captures the central tragedy of their romance, two people who've found something real and meaningful being forced apart by external pressures and family disapproval. Taylor may insist that distance is necessary, that protecting her relationship with Steffy and maintaining her place in her grandchildren's lives must take precedence over personal romantic desires. Yet accepting this reality intellectually doesn't make the emotional execution any easier. The psychology of forbidden love suggests that attempts to resist Deacon may actually intensify Taylor's feelings rather than diminish them. The prohibition itself can transform ordinary attraction into obsessive longing, making the object of affection seem even more desirable precisely because it's been declared off limits. Taylor may discover that pushing Deacon away creates a void in her life that becomes increasingly difficult to ignore, especially during vulnerable moments when her loneliness feels overwhelming. Secret romance and the danger of discovery. The circumstances seem perfectly designed to encourage clandestine meetings rather than genuine separation. Despite whatever promises Taylor makes to Steffy, the pull between her and Deacon may prove too powerful to resist completely. Stolen glances across crowded rooms, accidental encounters in neutral locations, and increasingly creative excuses for brief conversations could become the new normal for this star-crossed couple as they struggle to maintain distance while their hearts pull them together. The soap opera genre thrives on secret romances and the inevitable discovery scenes that follow, and Taylor and Deacon's situation provides fertile ground for both. Every secret meeting multiplies the risk of exposure, and Los Angeles' interconnected social circles mean that witnesses could emerge from anywhere. A well-meaning friend spotting them together, security camera footage reviewed for unrelated reasons, or an unexpected visitor arriving at an inopportune moment. Any of these scenarios could expose their continued connection and trigger an even more explosive confrontation with Steffy. The stakes of potential discovery couldn't be higher for Taylor. Having already faced Steffy's ultimatum and presumably chosen her family, being caught defying that choice would confirm Steffy's worst fears about her judgment and priorities. The betrayal would cut even deeper, because it would involve not just continuing the relationship, but actively lying about it, a violation of trust that could create irreparable damage to the mother-daughter bond. Looking ahead to a week of dramatic revelations. As The Bold and the Beautiful rolls into the first full week of February, viewers can anticipate emotional fireworks on multiple fronts. The Dylan-RJ connection promises to develop in unexpected directions. Eric's secret design work for Logan creates a ticking time bomb of potential revelation. And Taylor's romantic situation with Deacon sets up a classic soap opera triangle between love, family, loyalty, and personal happiness. The Forrester family's trademark resilience will face serious testing as these storylines converge and complicate one another. Past patterns suggest that secrets rarely stay buried for long in this world, and the fallout from eventual revelations could redraw relationship maps across multiple families. Whether Taylor can truly resist Deacon's pull, how long Eric's dual design role remains hidden, and what Dylan's true agenda might be, these questions will drive the narrative forward throughout the week. Prepare yourself for confrontations that will leave characters and viewers breathless declarations that change relationship dynamics forever, and cliffhangers that make the wait until the next episode feel almost unbearable. The week of February 2 to 6 promises to deliver everything soap opera fans crave: passion, conflict, impossible choices, and consequences that ripple through interconnected lives in ways both predictable and shocking.